Hi everyone, I hope you are doing great. Today we are going to continue with Rocky's story and give it a beautiful closure. So join us until the end to see the beautiful and playful sister he got. To recap a little, Rocky is a little dog who was found on the street running between cars, and at any moment they were going to run him over. So Rocky came home with us, where he would be safe until we found him a nice family to give him all the love and affection he deserves, but not before neuter and deworming him. So that's what we did in the previous video. And the following days, Rocky was as if nothing had happened. The truth is that this little dog handled the con issue better than any other we've had. He played, he beat, he kept restless, doing his things as if nothing had happened. So as soon as we could and the wound was closing little by little, we took the con away for a little while so that he could play more comfortably, and also so that the others wouldn't run away from him, because when he approached them with the con on, they all ran away because he hit them and none of them were assumed. Definitely, this little bag got along with our pack phenomenal. They play a lot, both at home and in the park, and if you don't believe me, take a look at this. Although I have to admit that neither Rebecca nor I can't wait to play with them. And we also have our craziness sessions with everyone. But what a good time we had. They all are crazy, but how nice it is to be able to spend some time, and above all, how gratifying it is to be able to give some good times to a poor creature that has been wandering the streets, that had never been loved before. The fact of being able to make him feel this way is priceless, and this little one is loved so much. He is so affectionate and playful that he is irresistible. Remember that you can support us on PayPal or Patreon, so that one day I hope we can have even a small rescue center and have funds to help more animals in need. He got along very well with everyone, but with whom he ended up developing a most special complicity was with our little bunny, the queen of the house. They ended up being inseparable. What a visual delight to see them so tender and playful. Of course, in the end, no one wanted to be left off the couch. As you might have noticed, we had our little couch full of scoundrels. What a bunch of rascals we have at home. They didn't even leave room for Rebecca, and it didn't matter if they arrived and the space was reduced. If they couldn't fit in the seats, little Rocky would fit in whatever. No one was going to kick him off the couch or from Rebecca's company. There were both of them melted with each other. But the days were passing and Rocky's neuter scar was getting better and better. So soon we will have to get the stitches out and, most importantly, coordinate the delivery of this adorable little bag to his new family. But not before having the last good time with his best friend Bonnie. The day dawned gray, but that wasn't going to mean that it wasn't going to be a great day for Rocky. We headed to the vet to see that everything was fine, and if so, to get the stitches out at once and take the opportunity to deworm him before taking him to his new home. The idea was to film how they took out the stitches, but this little guy is such an earthquake that in the vet they needed my help to hold him so they could remove the stitches without hurting him. So I couldn't record that part, but well, neither you miss nothing, since it is something that is not very pleasant for the little dog either, who by the way gained almost 2 kilos in the 10 days that passed since we neutered him. To give you an idea of how skinny he arrived. Before leaving the bed, we gave him a pill to deworm him, and then we headed towards his new home. pasa con ese perrillo? ¿Qué pasa? Eres muy quejica eres tú, sí. It must be said that at first Rocky was somewhat afraid of his new sister, Canela, who, although it is true, has a size and body mass much larger than him. She was very good and respectful. Considering to come into her house being a strange dog, Canela was super nice, playful and respectful, which was a little bit of the fear we had, that she would be too rough for him because she has a little bit of pit bull and who knows, you never know how the dogs are going to react. But she was very polite to him, and she even brought him her little toy to encourage him to play. Very tender, Canelita. Little by little, Rocky was loosening up more and feeling a little more comfortable, so we understood that all he needed was some time. After having seen how he got along with our pack in the 3-4 weeks he was at home, we knew that in a couple of days they were going to get along very well. So with a mixture of sadness and happiness, we left Rocky with his new family, where we hope he will be very, very happy. This has been Rocky's story. I hope it has moved you as it did us. Remember that you can give us a hand so that we can do a little more and better for animals in need. In the video description you have the links to our PayPal and Patreon page. Thank you very much for joining us on one more video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like what we do, and see you very soon.